They're my brother. Oh wait. They're my brother. My brother, man. My brother. They're my brother, man. My brother. That's my brother, man. My brother, my brother. My brother. Which cause. Wish. Nah, bro, pumping. He pumping, man, he a pumping dumper. What up, man? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? I'm trying to formulate a watch list here for, for Monday. I was gonna do it Sunday, but the market. I mean, what's the difference between doing it Sunday and today? The market's closed on both days, and we got to prepare for next week. We got to prepare for next week, and shoot, I'm bored, and I was about to chart up some stocks anyway, so might as well go live, see what's up, and probably be live for like an hour. We're gonna be talking a lot, hopefully coming into some breakthroughs. That's usually what happens when I go live and we're just sitting here talking. Like, there's usually a breakthrough. We end up finding these plays. We end up finding these plays like Shopify, which went absolutely bananas Friday, right? We end up finding the Nvidias. We end up finding the Home Depots, etc. So hopefully we'll be live streaming. We'll be finding these stocks. We'll be finding these stocks to make some bread come Monday and next week, man. That's the whole game plan. But did you catch the run? Absolutely, we caught Nvidia. We were already in some call swings like Shopify back, down there. We definitely caught Nvidia. And the thing about Nvidia is, like, I was clearly telling you guys all yesterday, or not yesterday, but Thursday, we were looking at Nvidia, and I was telling you, like, you should not short this. You should not be shorting Nvidia, because there's too many people wanting to short Nvidia. So what does that mean? It's not about to go down like that. People are like, oh, Nvidia has high PE. Nvidia has this. It has this. It has that. That's why it should go down. But that's not how this stuff usually works, okay? TA clearly told you on Thursday that Nvidia was gonna go up. That's why I had it in this bull flag like you're seeing right here. And that is why we ended up taking Nvidia calls on Friday. I'm not making this up. We took Nvidia calls on Friday. 0 days to expiration, the 235s. They were $50. They were $50. And if you look at Nvidia right now, Nvidia is $239. So the contract should be going like for $350. We bought contracts for $50. They're at $350 now. That's what, a 6x, 7x, something like that. But tells you the power of options and the power of TA as well, and we basically nailed this. But I do want to look at SPY first before we get into anything. That was just answering your question. Like, yeah, we absolutely caught that run up because we talked about it on Thursday. We talked about this bull flag that was happening on Thursday. I was telling you guys, I even have videos about it on the TikTok. I was telling you guys, like, yeah, look for it inside of this flag. Do not go short until it's back below 292. To short anything SPY, I was telling you on Thursday, to short anything SPY, you want to make sure it's trading below 392. It never traded below 392. It literally just stayed in this flag and went crazy. Broke through every single demand that you're seeing right now, and even attempted to break out from the third demand, which is absolutely crazy, on Friday. So now what we're seeing is definitely, if you did not get into calls, back over here, you weren't into calls, you definitely want to be patient right now because it is in this supply area. But if it does end up breaking out, which is what usually happens, like a lot of people try to time the top, etc., but that's not what you want to do in this instant, okay? So for what I'm looking at for SPYs, we obviously have to tune into what the weekly's doing, what the monthly's doing, etc. And you guys know how I feel about SPY and about the market. I've been feeling the exact same way about SPY, about the market for quite some time now. Like, literally, I've been bullish since we were back over here, since the October bottom, maybe like a week after the October bottom. I was like, oh yeah, that could possibly be the bottom right there. I mean, you had massive bull divergence playing out. You had a lot of stuff that was playing out to make me believe that was the bottom. You had people thinking it wasn't the bottom. You have people even saying, oh, this isn't the bottom and we're going to make a new low and then 330 is going to be the bottom. And you know, I'm going to tell you why that doesn't make that much sense, and then I'm going to give you guys what I think about SPY and what I think is going to happen in the bigger picture. But the reason I don't think we're quite as bearish as people think, not only is because unemployment is low and the inflation number is coming down rapidly, but also because if we do make the next leg lower, let's say we do go to 330. Let's just play out the bearish scenario. Okay, we do end up dumping to 330. We made a new low. This is the low that a lot of people are thinking is the bottom. So I'm telling you right now, there's no way this is going to be the bottom. Not the first leg down. It just wouldn't make sense in terms of nobody, not on a mass scale. The general public is not able to predict a bottom. That's rarely ever happened, okay? So if we do get to 330, it might as well go lower. And I'm going to tell you why I'm perfectly okay with it going lower like that. Because you're able to buy some general, like, do you not think SPY is going to go back up in a 5-10 year period? So that is like, you'll get a perfect buying opportunity. So you can't lose if you're bearish. You can't lose if you're bearish. You really can't. So that's why I don't think we're going to make new lows when everybody expects it, because a lot of people are waiting for it to make a new low. Why? Because they were sitting here missing this opportunity on October because they didn't want a dollar cost average. This is a prime case of getting greedy. Like, you got greedy as a bear, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. But if we did do any of that, we made new lows, do you know how great the buying opportunity would be for so many individuals? That, like, if we made a new low, that I wouldn't even be mad. I would be perfectly fine with us making new lows. But I'm gonna tell you why that just might not happen, and a better scenario, which makes a bit more sense in my opinion. I mean, it makes a bit more sense in my opinion. Okay, so if you come over here and look at the daily and look at the weekly, I was telling you guys, SPY respects a new trend line. I was telling you this on the Twitter, like back February 7th, I believe. SPY is respecting a new trend line like you've been seeing for the past, since October, since the October low. Of course, you're going to get these corrections to the downside. It bounced back from the trend line. It came back up. It's bouncing from the trend line again pretty hard, like you guys saw on Friday. Like that was not just and I don't like, I'm not going to say hate because I don't hate, but I don't like when people accuse the retailers. They're like, oh, these dumb retail traders. There's no way SPY squeezes like that just off of retail dollars. So the better analogy to use would be smart money, dumb money, okay? Retailer, like when somebody posts retail traders, bro, there's no way retail traders are able to put trillions and trillions of dollars into the market. Like, no, there's obviously smart money, big money, whatever you want to call it, buying that up on Friday. So you get a trend line bounce right here. And like I was telling you guys, and I've been saying this for a while now, SPY to me, we talk about the diamond pattern a whole lot, but SPY to me is definitely in a bullish megaphone. And you can say it now respects this upwards trend line. So I expect, like I've been expecting for quite some time now, for us to at least get back to 435. And if we get a breakout from there, you know, 440, 450, etc. But let's just take it day by day. I do think we are bullish. Like, this is a bull pin bar. Like, the last time that bull pin bar popped up. Now, I'm not going to say we're bullish next week, but like, these pin bars are what you like to see. And we obviously have to confirm it come next week. And, you know, there's a lot of, like, you got a pin bar right here off the bounce. You got a pin bar right here off the bounce. And you're getting a weekly, these are weekly candles, by the way. You see the weekly in the back. These are weekly pin bar bounces. So that's what you're getting right now. Now, you do have to confirm it. You know, next week will tell us a whole lot more. We do have to close above it. We do got to close above 404 next week. And then the week after that is where things start getting interesting. You know, we have Powell actually talking next week, but he really talks March 22nd during FOMC. And then you have CPI coming out, I believe, March 14th. And then you got unemployment coming out March 10th. So there's going to be March 10th news. There's going to be the next week news, and there's going to be the next week news. So this is either going to squeeze up a whole lot, right? This is either, like, we're either going to get a massive pump to the upside, or we're going to do what the majority of the market believes we're going to do, and that is make a new low, which doesn't seem that probable in my opinion. And that's what we play off. Like, none of this is 100%. I don't want to come in here and act like I'm 100% right. Although, you know, we have been cooking up in the Discord. We have been cooking up since December 30th, where I was not telling you, but I was like, this is what I'm entering. I entered in some QQQ calls back when QQQ was like 265, it went all the way to 318, 314, and we ended up cooking. So I'm not gonna say I call the bottom by any means. I'm not, I'm just looking at the charts every single day like we do on here. But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I like to squeeze up a bit more, and why, if you guys been on here for a little bit, I believe the market's about to get to all-time highs. Let's say we do go to all-time highs. I don't think we're gonna stop at all-time highs. I think we do come to like the 500s, etc. And some of you guys like, what? some of you guys think I'm stupid. But I'm gonna tell you guys why this is more probable, us coming up to like the 500s, etc. Because if we do dump, let's say, okay, we start dumping, the dump would not be as bad. Like if we end up going like way back down here, that would be a generational buy, which I'm okay with as well. But if we just get a regular crash, and what you got to realize, you've never got a repeat of the stuff that has been happening in the market. Like, you've never got a repeat of a tech bubble. You've never got a repeat of a house. Like, every single crisis was different every single time. Is that right or wrong? I believe that's right. I believe that's right. There's no oh, we got a housing crash in 1970. Oh, we got another housing crash in 2008. Like, it doesn't repeat because they fixed the problem. Like, what's the point of having a crisis and not fixing the problem and then having the crisis again? Do you understand? So crises usually don't repeat. So if we do end up dumping, it'll be a whole different crisis that nobody can even predict. In my opinion, of course, these are just all opinions, but usually they don't repeat. Okay. But, anyways, yes. And you guys know how I feel about SPY. Like, we look at SPY so much, and we've been predicting this for a while now, and the diamond pattern is still in full effect, and the measured move off of the diamond pattern, which I'm going to show you really quick. And I'm actually mad I delete some of this stuff because I don't like when the charts are messy, but I end up deleting some stuff. But if you come over here, look, the diamond pattern is still very well intact. It's literally it retested on Friday, like you saw. It retested, and if we come over here and draw the top to the bottom, the measure move takes us way back to around the all-time highs. So that's what I'm anticipating in the macro. Of course, this is just the bigger picture. This is just to give you an idea of what could potentially happen. And this isn't a new idea. Like, SPY, I was saying this when SPY was at like 380, 375. Like, this is the same idea, and the diamond pattern didn't even break out yet when I was talking about this. You can look at the previous videos, but that's what I think is going to happen in the macro. But if you come back over here and look at the weekly and the daily, etc., we did get this bullish engulfing. And if you guys tune into the live stream on Thursday, I was telling you it needs confirmation. You definitely do not want to go short. Like, that could possibly be not the smartest thing you could do if you went short on this big bullish engulfing pattern that literally ate up the previous day. So I was telling you, do not go short until it's below 392. That ended up being absolutely correct. And then I was even live trading and telling you as well, the next day, like, yeah, don't get into puts today. That you're gonna end up not like, don't get into puts. There's no reason to get into puts, but you have people trying to time, the 400s, the 410s, the, etc., which happens. And you got Bitcoin pumping right now. And if you thought Bitcoin was about, like, God, like, Bitcoin's pumping. This is going to end up being a Bart Simpson, in my opinion. If you don't know what a Bart Simpson is, look up a Bart Simpson. But, yeah. Anyways, SPY, back to SPY. I just had to look at that because I'm getting a bunch of notifications, crypto popping off. They got Filecoin going up, Bitcoin up 6%. You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy. So, but yeah, if you look at the short term, you do want to pay attention to the next level that we have over here, which would be, obviously right here. And then you got another one right here. So it actually attempted to boost above that 404 level that we had drawn up on Thursday. But if you come over here, it's definitely in a supply. And if you miss this pump, you don't go out chasing these big pumps. You just don't. You don't go out. If you miss the pump and you were bearish the entire time, first of all, you don't want to try to time the top either. You don't, like, timing the top is the worst thing you could do as well. You want to wait for some reversal type stuff to happen, which should happen. We should get a pullback to the means, which is, probably around 403-ish. But that's what I'm primarily going to be looking for, us to pull back to around 403 before I decide okay, yeah, it might be time to now get into calls again. Obviously, I'm going to stay in the swing trades that we're in. We're in call, swing trade, and we're cooking up, okay? We're cooking up. We got some long dated call, swing contracts. So, yeah, if you're looking at SPY for tomorrow, I mainly want to see us get a pullback, okay? A pullback. And that pullback could be just a brief red candle, etc., okay? I also expect a lot of people to still try to come in here and time the top, and that should just make us go up crazy as well. So, we obviously have to get more information come Monday, pre-market, etc. We have a lot of news throughout the week. So this is all, I'm live throughout the entire week as well next week. So that is the main live streams you want to tune into, because this is the watch list. We don't have as much data. We got a 2-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We come back Monday. And a lot of this stuff we could gap down on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you tune in to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, where there will be literally specific plays like there was on Friday when I was telling you, like, yeah, bro, we're literally in a bull flag. Do not short this. All right. I told you that on Thursday. Hopefully some of you guys made money on Thursday. But yeah, anyways, that is what I think you need to be paying attention to on SPY. And we're going to go over the dollar. Or no, not we're not going to look at the dollar. Obviously, I think the dollar is going to come down if SPY is going to go up. But we're going to look at the US 30 as well. And I was telling you guys to keep an eye on this. I was telling you guys to keep an eye on the US 30, United States 30-year government bonds yield. I was telling you to watch this double top, because if you remember back in October when we had a bottom on the S&P 500, the US 30 bonds, this was back in October. This is when the US 30 bonds topped out, and we ended up having that massive rally in October through November, December. You remember? And then we had that pullback. So you need to be watching. I think you should be watching the US 30 bonds more than you should be watching the dollar, because the dollar is I've seen the dollar have an up day and SPY go up as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying attention to this double top that is forming here. We talked about this like last week, okay? This is why you need to tune into the streams consistently, because we talk about this stuff. And if you're not like, if you want me to hold your hand, you got to be inside the Discord. But I'm giving you brilliant ideas that have been playing out time and time again, okay? But yeah, I'd be watching the US 30 bonds and obviously the US 10, but I like to watch the US 30 a bit more. But anyways, what else do we need to look at before we hop into these individual tickers? I think that's up. I think that's it. Bond yields down, stocks up. Exactly. You got the point. And you can use this as confluence as well. Like that's what a lot of this stuff boils down to. Like you don't want to just look at one thing. Like, oh, SPY has a bullish pin bar, and then that's the only thing you look at, and then you end up getting the calls. I mean, yeah, it could work out, but you want to make sure you have plenty of reasons as of why you believe you should take calls. And I think US 30Y, you should be looking at this to get confluence on your next trade. All right, that's just what I do anyways. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Let's see what you guys want to talk about, man. What are the individual tickers we want to look at? What are the individual tickers we want to look at? Google. Before we get into the tickers, though, I want to make sure you guys are following the Twitter. Let's get to at least 1,030 followers. And I if you liked any of the information that I just gave you, like I probably just hooked a bunch of you guys up that you probably didn't even know about the US 30. You probably didn't even know that it correlated with the S&P 500 and how the US 30 topped out when the S&P bottomed, etc. You probably didn't even know that. And I hooked you up. If you appreciated that information, just go to the link in the bio, follow the Twitter, and I want to at least get to 1,030. 1,030. We came in here. I gave you CVX, Visa. I'm giving you flames inside of the Twitter as well. I was telling you to short oil back when it was 166. I was telling you February 16th to short some oil. Gave you the chart. It was looking like some free bread. Free bread. It was trading at 166 and it went all the way down to 160. But yeah, make sure you're following the Twitter. We're not gonna look at individual stocks until we get some followers on this Twitter, man. I'm just being honest. We need 8 followers in there. For shop, how far do you think we should be buying for a swing end of April expiration? We'll be talking about that. If you want me to answer that, we have to run up the Twitter followers. If you want me to answer that, we got to run up the Twitter followers because I'm not just coming in here, you know. I'm not just coming in here. They holding out, man. They holding out. Can you go over Tesla? I swear, we can end the stream before. If we don't get some followers in here, we're just going to end the stream. We're just going to end the stream. I'm going to go in the Discord. I'm going to talk about it in the Discord, etc. Look, no, we holding out. All right, cool. What do you think about AI? Hey, man, Twitter. That's what I think about AI. Follow the Twitter. What does close to sell mean? Mexican stock market. What is the Mexican stock market? Is this Torizo? Agreed, your RSI does not show as change of trend. Hi, bro. How to get premium. You go to the link in the bio. Everything is linked in the bio. Everything is linked in the bio. And we just gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here because we need some followers. Most of you guys probably already followed. So we're probably looking for he said, I don't use Twitter. There we go. We got two. Give me one more. One more and we'll start, bro. One more and we'll start. One more and we'll get the show on the road. Everything is linked in the bio. Link in the bio. What's your Twitter? Link in the bio. Somebody drinking again. Are you talking about me? He said, I follow on Twitter. We just about to stream it on Twitch. We just about to look at the Twitch thing, man. Because we got 7 viewers in there. There we go. Oh, dang. A bunch of you guys came in there and followed. All right, cool. We'll get it started. That's all we needed. Like, was that so hard? Now we can get it. There it goes. All right, cool. Let's get it started, man. Why did that take so long? Why do I feel like I had to beg on that? I don't get it. But anyways, let's see what tickers you guys want to look at. I'm selling fake stocks. God dang. Follow, bro. Just bro. Bro drinking a Red Bull. All right. Anyways, let's see. Let's get some individual stock tickers going. You want to look at Apple? We'll look at Apple, and then we'll move to Tesla. For Apple, the main thing that I'm paying attention to for Apple is that Warren Buffett bought, and that they have a WWDC meeting coming up in June where they're going to reveal literally a AR VR goggle, kind of like the Oculus. That is the main thing I'm paying attention to for Apple, because that they're literally releasing a new product to the metaverse, and that should make a whole lot of metaverse type projects go crazy. Okay, Warren Buffett, I believe, bought for a reason. He did the same thing with TSM, and he swung traded. So I think Apple, in my opinion, should continue to the upside, and this dump that you saw was literally just a little dump that had to happen to make it seem like Warren Buffett, to make the people that bought after Warren Buffett get scared, okay? And they weren't, the people that were buying weeklies and these 2 weeks out. Like, if you want to follow somebody, make sure you're buying a lot of time on something. Like, you should have really bought like the June calls on Apple if you really wanted to get like Buffett. I believe Buffett bought around here, around here-ish, and just started dumping with the rest of the market. But now it is looking quite decent. You literally have a big pin bar, and it looks a lot like SPY, really. So the main thing I'm paying attention to is that it does break above the level that is currently sitting at, which is around 152.15. So 152.15, you can clearly see right here. That is where it comes to and rejects or dumps really hard. Okay, you got a fake out over here. You had where it came back right here and rejected. You had where it finally got above here, couldn't quite get it. But I think this time, there's enough momentum. I think the news is close enough. I think Warren Buffett buying and all this stuff happening, I think we could finally get a breakout of this resistance you're seeing right here. But I think also what you have to realize that the risk to reward on Apple right now is not quite there, considering the resistance is $1 away. Like, we're sitting at 151. Where it keeps rejecting at is around this 152, 153 range. So you get a $2 movement if you're in calls. I don't think that's quite, I don't think you should be doing that. But also, if you're looking for puts, you don't want to try to time the top. This could be the time it literally breaks out. So I definitely wouldn't be looking at puts. So the main thing for Apple is that I'm watching is that, you know, it starts closing. You get some daily closes and some consolidation above 153. Okay, so I don't think the risk to reward is there on Apple, so I think I'm gonna hold out on it for a little bit. But in terms of, do I think it's bullish? I absolutely think it's bullish. I just don't think the risk to reward is there. I think you should definitely wait for a pullback, if anything. Like if you can get a pullback back to 140, like around this area right here, like if it comes back to that 149 area, I would look to be getting some 2-3 month out calls. All right. And what you guys got to realize is, when I'm talking on here, I'm not talking about weekly contracts. Okay. Weekly contracts, anything can happen intraday. You notice I'm on these higher time frames. I'm on the weekly looking at this stuff. I'm on the daily looking at this stuff. I'm not on the 30-minute hourly looking at this stuff. Okay. So what you have to realize, if you're looking to follow along, look to get, or if you're looking to take some opinions or to act influence to what you believe is going to happen, make sure you're buying time on what I'm talking about. Okay. Don't sit here and buy the March 10th 155 calls. That's just very irresponsible. Okay. But it looks more bullish than bearish. And I wouldn't be short until it starts trading back below 144. There's no way I would be short until it's trading below 144. There's no way. Absolutely no way. So I like Apple for calls. Like I said, they're adding a new product. They're entering into the metaverse, and this could be a buy the rumor, sell the news, which the news would be the WWDC, and the rumor that people aren't aware of, and the mass media, and you know, it's not massively known right now, is that they are entering into the metaverse. They're literally creating a VR goggle set, and you don't know what comes with that. So I like Apple. Oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, April looks good. Are you an ICT student? Bro said I'm an ICDC student. All right, Tesla. Let's look at Tesla really quick. And this is the watch list. So I'm not watching Apple because I don't like the risk to reward, but you know, so it's not on my watch list. You know, probably for an intraday trade or something like that. But I'll let you guys know if something is on my watch list that I'm like, oh yeah, this has massive potential, then that's something that I'm literally gonna be posting in the Discord, posting on Twitter, etc. But right now, you know, we've only looked at Apple. There's a long night ahead of us. Hopefully we find some good stuff, and hopefully we ramble long enough to run into an idea that's like, oh yeah, that's 100%. And if you guys watch these live streams, you know that happens. You know that happens to where we just see something, it's like, oh my bro, this is free bread. This is free bread. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we run into something like that. For Tesla, I did believe it was in this bear flag. It did not. I said wait for it to break down from this bear flag. It never broke down from the bear flag. We literally gapped up, and I told you to look for calls above 193.80 because that was where I don't even gotta say it. That is literally support on Tesla. It literally bounced right there from the morning and just continued its uptrend. So I actually want to delete all this because it is looking very sloppy. For Tesla, what you're seeing right now for Tesla is consolidation, man. This is consolidation, and I don't see anything that's like, oh yeah, that's fire. You even have an indecisive candle right here. Okay, so for Tesla, nothing really is like, I don't even want to spend too much time on this one. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on it, bro. I'm not about to sit here and force anything for Tesla. What I would be looking at though is above 200 for calls. You know, if it gets some candle closes above $200, I would be looking for calls. But other than that, bro, sloppy. Don't like it. Not my favorite. Obviously, you know, you could short it below that 193 area where you know, you could obviously short it below here where it bounced from earlier and even fell below. So that's what I'll be looking at. But other than that, bro, I don't see anything. Not even gonna waste my time, bro. So, what's up with Visa? We looked at Visa a while ago, man. Liquid hydrogen would take out the EV. What do you think on that? That's way too early to say. And Tesla is literally in the lead in EV, and I think Tesla will do you great long term. Because it's not just an EV is literally like a whole conglomerate. Think of like Walmart. Think of like Walmart or something like that, like where they own a bunch of things. That's what Tesla, I believe, is turning into. I don't think it's just like a EV vehicle. But yeah, can you talk about NVIDIA? All right, let's look at NVIDIA. All right, so you missed NVIDIA. There's no reason to be looking at calls for NVIDIA right now. There's no reason to be looking at calls for NVIDIA. You literally missed the perfect opportunities to be getting into NVIDIA. When I was telling you, yeah, it was in this bear flag. We even called the bull flag like down here, and then, you know, it took off. But you come over here, you missed the bull flag. The measured move on this bull flag, like, let's just see where it was supposed to go. It broke out right here. So yeah, it reached this measured move to 240, 239. And the thing you got to realize is, like, you know, it's at this big resistance like you're seeing right here. So I wouldn't, like, you missed the call move, bro. You missed the call move. Do I think it's going to continue to go up? I think it's going to continue to go up, but you want to make sure you get these things on pullbacks. Like, if it pullbacks to 235, that is where I'd be looking to hop into some potential calls for NVIDIA. Let me delete all this, man. This is messy, but I like keeping it messy because I like coming back and being like, oh yeah, we were talking about this, bro, and it looked good. So I'll wait for a pullback to 235 before I hop into NVIDIA. I wouldn't get in NVIDIA calls right here. I'd let it cool down a little bit, and then I hop into calls around 235. And then obviously I would stop out if it starts closing, get some 30-minute close below like 233 or something like that. So NVIDIA, it is at this big resistance. But if you weren't getting into calls when it was obvious that you should have been getting into calls, which was over here, we were talking about this bull flag. It retested this area a bunch of times. We were getting into video calls. What were you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we were getting to these Friday expiration NVIDIA calls. What were you doing? This was yesterday at 9:03 a.m. NVIDIA calls, the 235s. They were trading for $50. If you come over here now, they're clearly trading. They're in the money, and these were, you know, like, they closed in the money. So they went from $50 to $350, and now you don't want to be looking for calls. And I don't like timing tops. You guys know me. I don't like coming in here and trying to time the tops of these stocks, and that's just not my thing to do. Timing the top and trying to time the bottoms, nah. So if you were to get into puts, I'd wait for it to get below 235, and you know, that's when I think it'll be a little more clear. But I think looking for the bounce at this area is what you should be doing. And if you missed it and it continues to run up, you just missed it, bro. You just missed it. And there's other opportunities in the market. But I definitely wouldn't be looking for calls coming into tomorrow for NVIDIA until it at least gives you some red candles, some consolidation, something, you know. But do you, man? Hey, maybe you know, you hop into calls in the morning and it ends up shooting up 100%. I don't know, bro. But Futu looks absolutely amazing. You said a few days ago to get calls when it pulls back 220, 225. Yeah, exactly. You're on it. You're spot on, bro. You're spot on. I told you to get calls when it pulled back to, you know, 225, 224. That was the perfect opportunity. And now, you know, and the reason I knew NVIDIA was gonna continue to go up. Well, you know, I didn't know it. You know, I was like 80% sure. You know, nothing's 100%. It's because a lot of people are trying to. Oh, the PE is too high. You know, NVIDIA deserves to come down. It's obvious that it's going to come down, and, you know, it's not as obvious as you think it might be. NVIDIA if you think AI, if you believe in AI, NVIDIA has a chokehold on that industry. It has a chokehold, literally. NVIDIA, AMD, these chip makers, chokeholds, bro. Literal chokeholds. Like, I'm not even chokeholds, bro. But anyways, let's see what else we got a lot of people that want to look at Amazon, coin. All right, we'll look at Amazon. We'll look at Amazon because I think Amazon has some upside potential. And we were actually looking at Amazon calls a while ago. We were looking at Amazon calls a while ago. But, yeah. And you could have even, like, these levels are fire, first of all. Called the bear flag right here, broke down, you know, it did what it did. And then it came back up going crazy. So let me look at the weekly, the daily. This is one that I like. This one that I actually really like, with the most upside potential. Like this one in Google, I think these are probably the best ones you could be watching. Just based off it being like, look at this, man. Just based off it being so low, and it has an obvious bottom, like the cupped out bottom right here. But in terms of what I'm looking at for it, yeah, I would definitely, I wouldn't get calls right now. I would look for it to do something like this. And I've kind of seen this stuff happen time and time. First of all, it created a cup, so you should not be shorting this until it gets back below like $92. So don't even sit here and think about the short until you want to catch the bounce first, okay? So what I would do is make sure you get some consolidation right here, okay? That'd be perfect for it, because then it'll create the cup and handle, and then you even have some a pullback to go with. So I would look for it to retest 93, like 80 around there, and then I'd look for it to take off again. Like this could be the perfect bounce opportunity for you right there, just based off what I'm seeing. Based off what I'm seeing at that 93.80 level, that could be perfect. And I think I'm even gonna set an alert. I think this will be a good little call intraday. I kind of like it. I kind of like it because I do think Amazon has massive potential to the upside, probably to $96. But wait for a pullback. It looks bullish, bro. It looks bullish. I just wait for a pullback for it to get to 93.80, and then that's when I would strike. That's when I would strike. And I think that's going to be the story for a lot of these stocks, because we ran up so much on Friday. You found my twin. Yo, who is Free Prime Clips, man? Bro looks nothing like me. Bro looks nothing like me. March 7th, I'll call a put. Coin. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is going stupid, which should be happening. Bitcoin, man. Tal, I absolutely think, like, this is a China stock. I agree with you, bro, but this is a little too cheap for me to mess with. But yes, this is going up. And you know what's funny? This was at $1.80 back in April last year, and that would have been the most perfect opportunity for you to buy. I like Tal. I think it's gonna go up, but I think there's better options like a Futu. Like Futu, a lot of people don't even know about Futu, but Futu squeezes hard. It gives good gains, and we managed to get Futu calls. We actually got Futu calls on one of those days and ended up making over 50 to 60% on those. But if you look at it right now, it's in a perfect consolidation area where you can now look at it to get some longer term calls. And if you're in the Discord, you're already perfectly prepared to take advantage of what I believe Futu is going to do and China is going to do overall. Okay, China to me looks very bullish. China has been in a bear market for 2 whole years, and I'm gonna show you guys why the Hang Seng looks like it could potentially go to all-time highs. But if you look at this, they not only did China inject massive liquidity into their markets, they literally just injected it, but they made the market go down for the people that wanted to buy the news. You don't sit here and buy the news. When the news comes out, it's done, bro. It's done. Don't even try to follow the news. That's usually not how it works, and you're almost better off inversing the news or just not getting into it at all. But if you look at Futu right now, the measured move out of what we're seeing it in is to 1 or to $58. Okay, so that's why I'm anticipating Futu to get in the short term. But in the bigger picture, Futu can really actually go crazy. Okay, it could really actually go crazy. So I really like Futu. Futu, you already know, I'm already in Futu, and you know, Futu's great. I like it. I think it can make some moves, and it has an obvious stop loss. You know, if it breaks down from, you know, like $58 or something, you know, I wouldn't be looking at it. Or $48. If Futu breaks below $48, I wouldn't be looking at it. But the measured move out of what we're seeing right now is to 58.80. Okay, it's to 58.80. And if you look at Hang Seng, if you look at the Hang Seng index, first of all, if you don't think the Hang Seng is gonna go up, look, man, you need to reevaluate what you're doing out here, because when you get these massive capitulation drops, like some of you guys remember, not right here, what am I doing? But some of you guys remember, we swung PDD puts. Like back over here when we had that massive drop off. Everything was dumping in China. It was looking crazy. But little did we know That was a capitulation drop to where that was the end of the bear market. That was the bottom. This is where they were going to shoot everything up. And coincidentally enough, it was in October when our markets bottomed. Okay, but if you're shorting the Hang Seng, don't just stop. Stop right now. You literally just stop. Stop. Don't short it. At least until it starts breaking below 18,000. That's when you could be thinking about it. But I'm gonna show you guys something that's very cool, and we talked about this earlier on the live stream, but I want to show it again. When you get these capitulation drops like you had back here in 2007, capitulation drop, it always comes back up and makes a newer high. Like it doesn't go back below here. Like you even have one right here, have one right here. It always continues to go back up. Okay, so I'm anticipating this to do the exact same thing. Rather we make it to 30,000, etc. We'll have to see. But these capitulation drops, look. I could literally, this was back in 1997, capitulation drop, went crazy, drop, went crazy, drop, went crazy, drop, crazy, drop, crazy, drop, crazy, drop, crazy. I think we can continue to go up in the Hang Seng, and Futu just matches up with that. It aligns with it. Ukraine wants you to join the war. You ready? No. Do Amazon? We already did Amazon, Frosted. We literally did Amazon, bro. Baba looks very good. Baba looks very good. So I said I'm making stuff up. That's hilarious. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know, bro. These are just ideas and opinions. And what you got to realize is some of this stuff isn't. Some of y'all swear you got a Lambo sitting outside and you just know 100% of the information that just be happening here. I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's funny, It's funny. It's funny. And we need those people, just like we need good people. We need bad people. We need vice versa. Same thing. But if you look at Coinbase right now, I think Coinbase looks good, but you got to realize this is consolidation, and I don't really like it until it starts trading above $67. I don't like it until it's back above $67, but I do like Coinbase long term. Okay, like if you look at the weekly looks great, and I wouldn't be a bear on Coinbase until it's at least trading back below $50. Okay, so right now you're getting some massive consolidation for Coinbase. It's literally been in the same range since the beginning of February. Okay, and you got this same wick that's happening on the weekly chart for the past 2 weeks. So until it weekly closes above $68, that's when I'll be paying attention a little bit more to Coinbase. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Like, we were looking at Coinbase when it was down here. We were getting into Coinbase $40 calls and making 200, 300, 400% when Coinbase calls were mad cheap. Okay? They were just cheap. And some of you guys remember we were talking about this, back here, back before everybody was talking about it. Back before it did all this and, we were talking about it over here, bro. We were making money. The contracts were dirt cheap, but the stock moved crazy. And now what you're getting is Coinbase has now priced in the contracts. So you'll be paying like for the $65 calls right now, you'd be paying like $300 or $200, something like that. But back when we were messing with it, like at $38, you'd be paying like $60 for almost at the money contract. Okay. So right now, Coinbase to me is a little bit cooked up, and I'd be looking for it to finally break above $67 because the same thing that happened to Roblox, which I'm going to show you, and it does look bullish. Like when you get these bottoms that don't make a new bottom and it literally bounces in pin bars, I've seen this happen time and time again. It literally just happened with SPY, I believe. So when you see this happening, you don't want to be bearish until it trades, back below this bottom at least. But if you look at this right here, look how many times it has wicked from this level. 1, 2, like I don't even want to count it, but wait till it starts trading above $67 and then look for the fake out when it let me show you guys something. It reminds me of Roblox, man. It reminds me a lot of little Roblies. Some of you guys remember Roblox. We were talking about Roblox in the Discord, but this could be look how many times it came to this level and just rejected. And it kind of created the same, I wasn't making it up. You guys thought I was making something up? It's right here. This is on a bigger time frame though. But yeah, I don't really like Coinbase right now until it gets above like $67. Smoke a blunt and relax. Time to get this bread next week. Absolutely. I don't smoke anything, but it's time to get this bread tomorrow, for sure. We all go the same goal though. That bread, exactly. Like that's why I don't understand people that hate retail traders and make fun of retail. I don't get it. Like we all on the same team at the end of the day. Like you gotta think about it like that. We really like today is Saturday. Oh shoot, I knew that, bro. Jonas, make sure you follow me, man. Give me some love. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to Twitch, bro. He said tomorrow's Saturday. I snort before the bell on the weekdays. Bro, what's wrong with you, man? You need help. You need help. But anyways, I've been live for 45 minutes. We've been running into a lot of nice tickers. You know, we got Bitcoin about to hit a Bart Simpson over here. Bitcoin pumping. You know, I'm feeling good. Technicals on the market still looking bullish to me. And make sure you guys are following this account because I update you throughout the week. I go live and, you know, I even make videos telling you why I like Shopify so much. And some of you guys just come in here every day and just miss the obvious plays that I come in here and tell you, like, yeah, bro, I'm in Shopify. I think you should be looking at Shopify because I remember when Shopify did this exact same thing back when Chewy did it. I remember Chewy did this exact same thing that Shopify is doing right now. Okay? Now, do you want to mess with it? Do you want to sit here and mess with Shopify and it did this? Like, no, bro. At least wait for a pullback to 42.66, and then maybe you can put half your money into some calls, into some April or May calls, and then put 50% of your money into May calls, and then if it comes down, you know, probably to 41, you get inside of it again, and you know, stuff like that. But that takes time, that takes patience. We talk about this a lot in the Discord. We have a whole section, like we literally made Kahoot quizzes for the people that just aren't that good at, you know, aren't that good at taking instruction when it's first said to you. So we did create Kahoot classes inside the Discord. I literally explained it to you. There's a whole risk management section in here. Like I talked to you about everything in here. So that's actually all free inside of the Discord. You come to introduction to options, and it's right here. There's quizzes at the end as well. Okay, so make sure you're in that if you just don't know what you're doing, you're a little confused, you need some extra help, etc. But if you look at Shopify right here, I'm just gonna look at Shopify because somebody asked about Shopify. I think Shopify is what Coinbase was like 2 months ago when Coinbase contracts were really, really cheap. Right now, Shopify contracts are really, really cheap considering the stock can move I've seen Shopify move $5 in one day. And not a lot of people know that Shopify used to be a high roller, high runner that squeezed, kind of like Coinbase. So Shopify still is top on my watch list. You guys know this. And it reminds me of Chewy, man. I literally made a whole video about this. It reminds me of Chewy when Chewy was right here, okay? It just does. It just does. It feels like that. And I believe it can go crazy. Everything is linked in the bio. At Z stock by the squeeze. I actually do want to look at Z. Z, not many people talk about Z. I need a winter Monday. I got rent due. How you got rent due on the... Man, you late. You late. Like, Monday is... You a whole week late. You're late, bro. How you got rent due on the... How you got week due a week after it's due? Yeah, you're late, buddy. Z looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think this one could potentially be an easy swing trade. And what I want you guys to realize is you got to make sure you're tuning into the swing trades. Yeah, you might want money, you know, every single day. You might want to just take some intraday scalps, etc. And that's cool. Make sure you're doing that with, like, you know, not that much of your entire portfolio. If you want to stay risk managed, the best way to do that is put 80% into your money into some long terms, rather your dollar cost averaging in the SPY or what we're recommending in the investing channel. And you should be doing absolutely crazy if you're following along in the investing channel, because I'm going absolutely crazy and I'm telling you what to buy in the investing channel. Literally told you to buy this December 4th, back when it was bottomed out. Filecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Gala, and those have went crazy. And we bought Shake Shack, and Shake Shack literally is going crazy as well. We bought We bought China. We literally bought China in August, back when it was bottoming out. Look, man. Vips. Futu. We bought Futu. We bought some Vips long, like. Anyway, we bought Shake Shack. Shake Shack literally never made a new low. It just stayed. It just stayed. Shake Shack's a great long term. But Z looks absolutely amazing. Back what I was trying to say though. I was trying to say 80% of your money should go towards long-term investing. 10% you should possibly be day trading a little bit. And then, 10% you want to make sure you're getting your swing trades in. The swing trading is where you could be patient. You don't got to be stressed. You can look at these higher time frames and you don't have to worry about a 5-minute candle going up and down, stressing you out, giving you gray hairs. If you don't have your practice in on that, you're most likely going to get smacked in the neck. So buy some time on these contracts. And Z, in my opinion, is possibly one of the easier swing trades you can get into. The only thing I don't like about it right now is that it did run up so much, and I potentially want to wait for a pullback on it. That's the only thing. Like if it gets a pullback to like 42, like 42.50 or 42.50, like in this, if it enters into this box, that's when I'll be looking to get into Zillow. I would literally get into like the Junes or something. And then if I'm wrong, I would just stop out below this double bottom that you see right here. You see how easy that is? And it's only like a $1-2 difference. You end up not losing that much and you're ready to go swing again. You know what I'm saying? But some of you guys aren't ready for that conversation. But yeah, Zillow looks very good. I like the retest to around 42.50 because the measure move, if this W does complete, it's around like $46. Okay, so I actually do like Zillow a whole lot. And it has squeeze potential, like you said. Like look at when Zillow was down here. Look at what Zillow, look when Zillow does. Like Zillow goes crazy. Some people forget about Zillow, but I remember Zillow back in an actual bull market back in 2020. This thing was going like, it was what, $21? It went all the way to like 200. I'm not even kidding. It 10x'd in like a year. It 10x'd in like a year. So Zillow, this is what you love to see on a bottom. You love to see a curl up at retesting levels, really a healthy trend going on. I really like Zillow. Another thing that, could actually be interesting and could be worth waiting for is to see if it comes down and retests this trend line though. This trend line. That would be like a blessing. If it came down and retest this trend line, it is now about to create my favorite pattern, which is the bullish megaphone, and it'd possibly be ready to go crazy. When does it have earnings? Oh, it just kind of had earnings and it dumped actually for earnings, which, yeah, it might not ever come down to this trend line, but I still like the $40, $41 retest. What's your stop loss percentage on a long-term swing? You usually want to do around 40 to 50%. 40 to 50% is a very good stop loss. Usually if it's above 50%, usually it's not gonna come back. 50%, for something to go down 50%, it literally needs to 100% for you to even break even, I believe. So 50% is good. Bro, you saying too much? Don't give away that game. Chiefs is funny, bro. You saying too much. Just 30, but yeah, it'll be a late fee for sure. Hey man, I don't think you should be putting your, bro is hilarious. 40 to 50% on a swing trade, absolutely. But anyways, I've been live for 53 minutes. I hope we found some bangers in here. I really, really like what we have forming on Zillow. Let's see if we can find anything else. Usually when I'm about to leave and we review like a few more tickers, that's when we just find absolute bangers. Patan obviously looked very good. We were talking about this one. It retested right there. Obviously that one looks good. SE. SE has earnings next week though, but the measured move on SE is $87. Okay, I love SE, but I will wait for it to get out of earnings. You do these type of lives often? Yes, I'm literally live Monday through Friday, and those are the days you want to be paying attention because we actually have more data going on. Like we actually have a lot more stuff going on. We're able to see what's happening, etc. I do these lives a lot, bro. A lot. And that's why you want to be following this account. You You want to make sure you're following the Twitter as well. We're getting followers, as you know. We got 10 followers today. That's fire. So follow the Twitter. There's a lot of good stuff happening in there. Join the Discord. There's literally a Kahoot. Like I said, like this community is really all you need in order to be successful in the markets. Like we provide everything, bro. Everything. And if you don't like my strategy, there's other people, there's other admins and other people in the Discord that you can be like, okay, I like this person's strategy. We got them in the Discord. Like people in this Discord don't just analyze the market like I analyze it, okay? There's people with other analysis in the Discord. What's Tesla looking like? We looked at Tesla. Can you do Prime for me, please? Bro, what? Lemonade. I actually thought Lemonade was gonna do something like I misread Lemonade though. That's the thing. I'm looking back at it and I misread Lemonade because it already completed its bullish megaphone like you saw right here. Like this was the completion right there. Why? Because it did 3 high. It did its 3. Like the best time to be looking at Lemonade was right here. So I don't really like Lemonade anymore. It does have some AI components to it. I do still think it can be bullish, like especially because it hasn't made a new low. Like it continues to rally with the market, etc. So I'm only gonna be bullish on Lemonade when it starts trading below $14. And this could possibly be the perfect opportunity for you to be looking at calls for Lemonade. I'm gonna be honest. In perfect demand, easy stop loss, etc. But I don't really like it. I don't like how the contracts move either, or a bunch of stuff about Lemonade. So I'm not gonna look at it right now. I think I was wrong on this one. I was wrong on this one short term. I was wrong on Lemonade short term. That is a fact. I lost money on Lemonade. Some of y'all think I just come in here and make money every day. And I do for the most part, like, yeah. But nah, I got a Lemonade. I got smacked. But one that I really still do like is Path. One that I should have bought further out contracts is Path. Kathy Woods is buying Path. She bought the October low, and you see Path is literally breaking out of the cup and handle that you have right here. The measure move is to $24. Path is still one that I really like. But yeah, I made money on Lemonade. Yeah, I made like the day trades, yeah, but like the swing trade, nah, like I ain't making no money on no swing. All right, bro. What on son, bro? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this live stream, man. We're gonna look at BA, and that'll be the last one because one of my boys does like BA a whole lot. And I know it looks like you want to short this. I know it looks suspect. I know it looks like how could this continue to rally? But what you don't want to do on BA is try to time the top. I think BA looks like it's ready to continue. You come over here and look at this. You come over here and look at what BA has been doing. Not only has it made it back to where it rejected a whole year ago. Like this is where it rejected a year ago and just went to the trenches. A whole year. It was just sitting in the trenches for a whole year. It got above this resistance, and it made it back above to where it was trading at a whole year ago. BA is very, very interesting. We're gonna look at the Qs. BA is very, very interesting, and I think it can continue. I think BA really can break out of here and make its way back to around 250. This is actually one of my main watches coming into next week, but obviously, I want to pull back. I want to, a slight pullback, not anything major, back to 210 or something, or 211, 212, something. I want to pull back. But when that pullback happens, I think BA will continue. I mean, look at this, man. Like, don't even make me draw a measure move on it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, cause I'm a sound crazy in here. Don't make me do it, man. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, cause y'all gonna come in here. Y'all gonna have me sounding crazy in here. Somebody gonna join and be like, "What, bro? This dude's stupid." But the fact is that like these measure moves really be cooking up. They really be cooking up. They really do. They really do. But BA definitely has potential for a 50% retracement like you're seeing on the Fibonacci. I actually do want to draw the measure move really quick, and then we'll get up out of here. We'll get up out of here, man. That'll be the end of the stream. Been live for a whole hour. We found a lot of good stuff though. We really did. We really did have a blast on this stream. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for following the Twitter. Thank you for following the Instagram. I appreciate you guys. And BA could potentially make it back to the 618, which it lines up with the Fibonacci perfectly. So I think BA could potentially make its way back to around 310. It doesn't even sound that crazy, honestly. Like, BA is a great stock that just so happened to get the worst during COVID. But that was the perfect opportunity for you to load up some long terms. And BA always makes a way. BA literally always makes new highs. Always. It dumps, makes a new high. So what? That's what's been happening all of its lifespan. And BA is not a new company. It's been out for a very, very long time. So yeah, the measure move on BA is back to the golden pocket, which is around $305, $307, $310. BA is very, very bullish. And I actually think buying some long-term BA calls, like some Decembers, or you want to buy time on this stuff. Okay? You want to buy time on this stuff if you don't want to have to stress about it. You can literally just sit back and be like, all right, shoot, it went down today, cool. Don't really care. I got the Decembers. I got a whole 7 months. You know what happened? You know what can happen in 7 months? COVID. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, too many plane crashes. Nah. But yeah, BA. I'm putting my money on BA going to 310 versus a new low. I don't think BA is gonna make a new low. No way. No way. It tried. BA tried to make a new low. It really did. It really did. Right here. Everybody was like, nah, bro, this is a bargain. This is a bargain trade. Bargain. Buying it right here, 130. It's now it's at 215. This was where you really wanted to buy it. Right here. Bro said this is my twin brother trade. Bro, he looks nothing like me, dude. He literally looks nothing like me, dude. Like, for real. Make sure you guys are following the Instagram, the Twitter. You join the Discord. Bro, listen to meditation music. You gotta get your zen on, man. You gotta meditate. How else are you gonna control your ship? How else are you gonna be the captain to your ship if you can't sit here and concentrate and sit here for 15 minutes meditating with your eyes closed? You know what I'm saying? How else? How else? Do AAL before you go RAM. Meditation kills emotions. No, not my emotions. See, this is the misconception. When you meditate, yes, your head is clear, and people be like, oh, the D dude, the D dude, the D dude gonna get you, the D dude. But what you gotta realize, you gotta fill your head with other, like, godly stuff, or you gotta fill your head with something. But not that. You gotta fill it with the good stuff. But yeah, if you let your mind run rampant and you just you as soon as you meditate, you go back to Instagram and reading just negative stuff. Yeah, you probably gonna end up not that good. But anyways, for the Qs. Anyways, there's a lot more people that know more stuff than me about that. This is just the channel for stocks. This is just a channel for stocks. But yeah, I'm listening to some meditation music. What do you pick your options based on? I pick it based on technical analysis and also like a gut feeling. Like, believe it or not, your gut will be telling you a lot more than these charts sometimes. Like some of you guys know, like, you'll be like, dang, I knew I should have gotten there. Yeah, cause your gut was telling you, man. Your gut was telling you should have got in there, but you didn't. You didn't listen. And now you got regret. But if you look at the Qs right now, The Qs to me is literally breaking out of this cup and handle that you see right here. It has a bull pin bar. Now we do have to confirm that bull pin bar. We do have to sit here. We do have to confirm the bull pin bar. And I'm only going to be bearish if we do start trading back below. I'm only going to be looking for shorts, I mean. I'm not even going to be full bearish because I'm only going to be bearish until we start, 270 really. That's when I'll be like, oh yeah, we're going to make new lows for sure. For sure. But if we're still trading above 288, I'm going to be looking for just mainly calls. We're in this obvious bull. We're in this obvious cup and handle that you have. We do have a lot of news though. What you guys got to realize, there's a lot of news coming out next week, the week after that, and the week after that. 3 weeks in a row where we have big news. I'm not talking about no baby news like some PMI or something. I'm talking about CPI. I'm talking about unemployment. I'm talking about PAL, FOMC. That's what I'm talking about. But then after that, you don't have another FOMC meeting until May. So all of April is going to be the wild, wild west. One narrative is just going to take off and run. So if we end up being bullish, you better expect April to be very bullish. You better expect it. But the measure move out of this cup and handle it takes us back to around 355. Okay. Hey man, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Just don't. We've been looking at these for a while now, and we've been looking at these cup and handles, these measure moves for some time now, and rarely are they ever wrong. Very rarely are they ever wrong. Some of you guys remember Crowd. Some of you guys remember Airbnb. Let me see if I still got the Airbnb drawing up. Oh, I do. I don't even mess with Airbnb. I don't even trade Airbnb. But somebody asked about Airbnb, and I said, yeah, bro. The measure move is to 133. And they was calling me, they was going crazy out here back when I was saying that Airbnb was only $92. And what do you know? It's sitting at 133. Now either I'm just a good guesser or something, I don't know. Control your breathing as you meditate. Exactly. There's a lot of benefits in meditating, for sure. I mean, what else you gonna do with your time? Like, you just sit here and look at charts all day, or you gotta meditate at least 10 minutes a day. At least 10 minutes a day. You gotta read at least 10 minutes a day. You gotta at least read a chapter a day. You gotta at least go to the gym 30 minutes a day, or take some breaks or whatever. No, 30 minutes a day. Get your exercise 30 minutes a day. Like, that's only an hour of your day. It's only an hour of your day. It really is. Like, how? Come on, man. You got to get better day after day. Day after day. And I'm not even the channel, to be talking about this. I really, I'm the finance channel. I help you with your finances. I make sure you get into the right stuff at the right time. We're not going to look at SPY. We already looked at SPY. But MSTR is one that you want to be paying heavily attention to. And I'm telling you this because I'm buying MSTR stock, though. I'm not buying MSTR options. I'm buying stock in MSTR. All right. We just saw the same thing with Airbnb, which is hilarious. And are you guys going to wait? Are you guys going to wait for this to just transform in front of your eyes? Or are you going to look at MSTR, take it by the neck, start choking it out, and getting the bread that you deserve? Which one are you going to do? Because it's literally sitting in the same thing Airbnb was sitting in back here. But this one hasn't made its measure move. The measure move on this one is bananas. I actually want to lower it. That was a little insane. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna lower it. That was a little insane. I was getting out of pocket right there. But the measure move is still pretty high to 437. Okay. 437, 438 is where you should be seeing MSTR. And even if you don't like that measured move, if you look at what MSTR has been doing, if you don't know about MSTR, this is a Bitcoin stock. This might as well just be Bitcoin. Michael Saylor literally adopted the Bitcoin strategy, I believe, back in 2020 or something like that. And ever since then, his stock has been going bananas. I don't think he's lost 1 year, except I don't even think he's lost last year if you bought before 2020. Okay, so MSTR is one that you definitely want to be paying attention to, even long term. Like, you could sit on this one and be happy in 10 years if you believe in crypto. If you believe in AI technology, if you believe in crypto, if you believe in the metaverse, if you believe in innovation, which nothing stops innovation, then you should be looking at MSTR, because the short-term measure move is to 438. Let me show you the long-term move, man. Let me show you what MSTR could possibly do if in a real bull market. If Bitcoin ends up going to 1 million, like Kathy Woods says, man, we could see MSTR above 1,000. We could see MSTR at 2,000. We could see MSTR doing exactly what Bitcoin does. It kind of is already following it. So MSTR is one you got to be paying attention to. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, even if you just dollar cost average, right here, and you just buy it, if you just buy it monthly or something like that, I think you'll thank me. I really do think you'll come in here and you'll thank me in like 5-10 years. And I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions, and I'm doing this. I'm buying MSTR. I'm just sharing with you, like, I'm buying it, bro. I'm buying it. This is me in the Discord. I'm voice, bro. And I don't DM you first. 1 million Bitcoin when Bitcoin is a bubble. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I really don't. I think Bitcoin can get to 1 million, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe if you wait long enough. Bitcoin has never, bro. If you just hold Bitcoin, you'll probably be fine. I'm gonna be honest. Of course, there's risk to it. If there was no risk, don't you think everybody would be buying Bitcoin right now? If there wasn't people flooding it and bad news, don't you think everybody would be rich? Don't you think everybody, like, no, you gotta grow something, man. You gotta grow something. You gotta grow. If you're buying Bitcoin right now, you've already grown something, you know. But you gotta really take life by the horns, man. Bitcoin won't be 1 million for another 10 to 20 years. Fine. That's fine. That's like bro, if you can't wait, and the thing is, you could be making money in like 5 years, 3 years, 10 years. If you want to wait for the big gains, everybody's on a different mission. Some people might just take all their Bitcoin in the next 3 years, But it depends on the mission that you're on. And me personally, I'm on the mission of the long game in Bitcoin and this AI. I'm on the mission of the long game. So you best believe I'll be waiting 10 to 20, 30, 40 years. You best believe. I already got some Bitcoin. I got it. Where my ledger at? I can't find it. But I can't find it. But it's here, bro. I don't feel like getting it though. But I don't even talk about this. I don't even talk about that stuff. See, you guys, if you stay live long enough, if you're in here long enough, I start rambling, start talking about, just random stuff, bro. Bro said, how old are you? 10? That is crazy. Remember, Amazon.com had 3 peaks, then it dissolved. Second peak, 69K. Guess the third. Wait, are you gonna Amazon? What year are you talking about on Amazon, man? Are you trying to say Amazon is a dead company? Are you trying to say Amazon is a dead company right now, man? I sure hope not. Or are you saying back over here? We need some context, man, because are you saying Amazon? 2001 in Amazon. Oh, are you comparing it to Amazon? Are you comparing Bitcoin to Amazon? Because yeah, this definitely does look like the Bitcoin chart. Nah, he called you 10. That's glazing filling donuts. Do your research. Bitcoin overseas is finna be crazy. Exactly. Look at what's happening in Nigeria. Look what El Salvador is already doing. Bitcoin is amazing because anybody can be buying Bitcoin, literally. And there's no, and the supply on Bitcoin is limited, bro. If I think there's only like 21 million or something like that. Yes, I'm calling for 72K bubble pop on Bitcoin. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, bro, you might have just put us on some game. You might have just put us on some game, but this took space over a 7-year period, though. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick. This took its time over a 7-year period, and Bitcoin doesn't move like that. Bitcoin goes stupid. How do I? Let me see if I remember how to do it. Overlay a chart. How do I overlay? Let me look up something real quick. You guys want to stay around for this. This dude is comparing Amazon to Bitcoin. The charts. How do I overlay on TradingView? This is actually going to be funny. I'm not going to lie. You want to stay around for this, man. Overlay. How to overlay charts. Let me see. I forgot how. You said 3,800 next week? God dang. 3,800 next week is crazy. I called you 10 because you said you can wait 40 to 50 years. I mean, if you're in your 20s, you could definitely wait 40, 50 years. But obviously, 40, 50 is an exaggeration, and obviously there's going to be profit taken along the way. And obviously I want to, you want to leave some old Bitcoin to, whoever you decide to procreate. Let me see, man. After we figure out how to overlay it, let me see. I'm looking up a video right now. Man, is this dude gonna tell me, or is he gonna... Bro. Nah, man. Come on, bro. You gotta get to your point quicker. Look at dude, man. You trying to figure out how to overlay charts, and bro's taking all day. Let me figure out. He called you 10, not me, bro. Oh, I get it. Hey, man, I ain't 10. Why are you on Bitcoin futures? Oh, shoot, hold on. All right, we're gonna get this overlay chart set up, man. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, see, this dude just explained it nice and easy. Other dude had me looking around. He was doing the long way. He was doing the complicated way. All right, we're gonna put up Amazon. If you look at Amazon, I don't think this is Amazon. Let me see something. Amazon, we're gonna do candles. Bro, this is dirt. TradingView, you need to do better. Wick. Why are these candles like this, man? Bro. Alright, man. This is pissing me off. Bro. Are you serious right now? What? Why? New price scale. Alright. See, bro, you can clearly tell I don't do this. I don't overlay these charts, but we're gonna do it just because I want to see your idea. I want to see your opinion, man. Bro, what is going on? Nah, at this point, you wasted my time, bro. At this point, you gotta show us, bro. At this point, you just wasted my time, bro. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. If this doesn't work, bro, it just don't work. We'll figure it out. New pane. Maybe this could be the wave. Let me see, bro. All right. Let me see. No, why is it showing me like old stuff? I got a new idea. A new idea. Let me delete this, bro. I just don't know how to use TradingView like that. I'm gonna be honest. This is my fault. It's my fault, bro. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, but I got a different way. Look, watch this. Watch. We gonna get this set up because I actually saw it. I was like, yeah, bro, I can kind of see it. Like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong until you're wrong, I guess. We'll have to see. Bitcoin has to, reach 79K-ish. But I've never heard anyone compare Bitcoin to Amazon. That's just outlandish. Change to the monthly. All right. All right. So bro is saying, this is what bro is saying, man. So this is actually the monthly time frame. It's the monthly time frame, and maybe Bitcoin is a little bit faster, but this is where, you know, it had the initial run up. Sure, it topped out. You know, initial run up, top out, and then some of you guys remember like weeks later. Let me see if this actually. Nah, bro, this ain't even it. Oh wait, unless you're talking about what happened right here. I think you're talking about what happened right here. Yeah, I think that's more accurate, bro. All right. So you know, you had the run up. It topped out. This is Bitcoin. God, hold on. You got the hold on now. This is Amazon. Okay. Okay, the big dump. Okay, you got the big dump. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look. What does this look like? Look, right here, this is Amazon. Bro. Bro, this looks exactly... If we go down right here, if we end up going to 14K, because this is literally accurate. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is kind of accurate. And then 14K ends up being the bottom. First of all, that'd be the most predicted bottom in the entire universe. But you know, I've seen crazier stuff happen. I really have. And maybe it won't be the 14K. You know, these are just... Amazon was 33 cents. Bro. Amazon was 33 cents. All right, anyways. So, yeah, if it went down here, you know, we could looks like if we'd have to see if Amazon ends up going low right here, we'll have to see. I mean, if Bitcoin ends up going low right here, we'll have to see it. It does kind of match up. And then after that, you see Amazon just go absolutely crazy. Like there was literally no stopping it after. And then it even went to, you know, it topped out again around the high right here again. And that was around, the only difference is this was like from where he's talking about to where it bottomed out, it was a whole year. Like it was let's say it topped out December 1999. It bottomed out September 2001. Yeah, so like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. Yeah, it's actually accurate. I'm not gonna lie to you. So So this one topped out in November 2021. We're currently January 2023. That'd be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, but it made a new high 8 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like this was back in 2000 this was back in 2001. It made a new high in 2008. 7 years. Do we think Bitcoin is about to go to 72K in 7 years? That'd be a long time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, man, I'll be buying Bitcoin. It don't matter. The chart is crazy though. Look at Amazon weekly. Oh, I was on the monthly. Dang. Bro, where'd you find this? Bro was just searching one day. He was like, I'm gonna compare the Amazon and the Bitcoin chart. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna compare the Amazon and the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, I would say we're right here, bro. I can see it. You know, Bitcoin, you know, it looks identical. It looks identical, man. It looks identical. Maybe we do make a new law on Bitcoin, man. We'll have to see. This is a good. This is why I like these streams, man. It gives you another opinion, and you know, this dude probably gonna disappear if it doesn't happen, and Bitcoin just goes crazy. But I don't know. I do like it, bro. I can see the comparison a whole lot. Like, look at this. Let me delete everything. Look at this. Tell me Bitcoin and Amazon don't look the same. Okay, just right here though. Right here. Let me turn off the indicators. Hold on. right here. Tell me they don't. Tell me they don't. Hold on. Tell me they don't look the same, bro. Tell me they don't look the same. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin, and this is Amazon. Tell me they don't look the same. If Bitcoin ends up making a new low and going to like 10K, or you know whatever the ratio is right here, it would literally match up with Amazon perfectly. Like it had its dump right here, you know. But then it takes Bitcoin 8 years, or you know, these are actually, let's see, April. This was April 1999. This was November 1999. This was Bitcoin. This was Bitcoin March 2021. This was Bitcoin November 2021. So this is actually a, hold on. I think I got the, you can say this is the same exact time period. Because look, you know, if I just drag my mouse across, like the top is around April. Like April, you know, I can drag my mouse across and we can even say like March a little bit. The top happened around March and April. If we come over here, the top is happening around March, and you know, I could scroll because, you know, it was still, you know, making highs and stuff. The top happened around April, you could say. So the same. And then you scroll down, you know, July and June and stuff, it dumped. And then it came back up in November, December. Same thing, bro. Same thing. It literally came back up November, December. And then it dumped in December. And you got the bottom, it fake bottomed, or, you know, on Amazon it fake bottomed around March 2021. This one around December. So once it started dumping, the time frame started getting kind of messed up. But they did top out at the exact same time. And I don't want to pay too much attention to the time frames because, hey, bro, I like it, bro. I like it. I think you just tapped into the Bitcoin whale market. He used the Amazon history chart to move Bitcoin at a different year. Bro is hilarious. Hey, I like it, man. I like it. I think bro just guessed. Can't make you wrong. Oh, man. They don't look the same. Want me to say it again? I missed the video call. I should have got it when you said get it on the pullback. Man, we trying to figure out Bitcoin right now, man. We looking at the Bitcoin history. The Bitcoin history, because if Bitcoin does end up dumping right here and we don't end up being in bullish and we end up going lower right here and we end up making a new low for Bitcoin, I'll be buying up a bunch of Bitcoin right here. I mean, I've already been buying Bitcoin, but I'll be buying up even more right here because after the Amazon chart is telling us, that it's going to have a massive run up wherever that may be, you know, probably 50K or something, 40K, 50K. Right here, kind of like you saw. You know, it's going to get some consolidation. It's going to get some consolidation, just like Amazon. And then it's gonna make this the new peak, the same peak around 69, 72K-ish, just like Amazon. Oh my Lord. Oh wait. Yeah. Just like Amazon right here. And then it's going to get this massive dump. It's going to, you know, fake everybody out, etc. Just like Amazon. And then we're going to go crazy for years upon years upon years. So we might have just figured out make sure you guys are taking notes, because we could have just figured out the whole Bitcoin trick whale simulation matrix. And then Bitcoin just went, you know, or Amazon, I should say, it just went stupid. It never turned its back again. It literally went crazy, got everybody out, etc. So I think we figured out the Bitcoin matrix. This is what I'm looking at. I'm not even gonna delete it. I actually want to put, and I like it. Like, I really like the idea. Like, it's just the idea. I think Bitcoin's bullish. I think Bitcoin ends up taking off. But, you know, this is a good idea to have too. It could follow the Amazon price chart. So I actually put the path. I'm not gonna delete it. Okay, I'm not ever gonna delete this. And again, you guys can come back to these live streams. Hopefully, I'll be live. I'm definitely gonna be live. Okay, so you can come back. We're gonna check on it. You know, as time passes. As time passes, man, we'll be checking on it and going like that. But hey, man, we might have just cracked the whole Bitcoin system with Amazon and Bitcoin. We spent a whole like 30 minutes trying to figure this out. What is Bitcoin overseas? Bubble has 3 peaks. Bitcoin is a bubble. Has 3 peaks. Okay, we need our 3rd peak soon. When's the 3rd peak at, man? When the 3rd peak? Right here? Or maybe we've already bottomed. Yeah, maybe we've already bottomed and we're about to get the 3rd peak. Maybe we get the 3rd peak right now, you know? And that, I think, me personally, you know, history, I think, moves faster along the way as well. So maybe we get the 3rd peak, you know, very soon. Maybe Bitcoin is super bullish right here. Maybe Bitcoin is super bullish right here, and it gets its 3rd peak to around 69K in like the next year, and then we get the flop down, and then, you know, it goes crazy for 2025 when the bull market is actually predicted to happen. I think that's more probable. I think, you know, this, like the time frames, Amazon was obviously 8 years, you know, it had the housing crash. So this one took a bit longer. Really, I don't think it should have took that long. It took 8 years for it to actually make a new high. Not 8 years, 10 years actually to make a new high. And that was just a weird time frame. But you never know. Like, so a lot of this stuff is interesting. So we got to see, man. $14K bottom, 72K bubble pop. These SPS 9 everything to the floor. Oh, so you're saying we about to make a new low. Bro saying we about to make a new low. He's saying, oh, let's look at SPY. So you're saying bro, I've been live for too long to where it's like, man, I'm just talking at this point. It's fun though, but so you're saying we about to go down here, bro, and he's saying we basically gonna make a new low, and then we gonna go absolutely crazy if we're looking at the if we're following the Amazon module, because Amazon is on the Qs, and the Qs had the bro. Hold on, y'all. I think we're getting into a conspiracy at this point. I think we're getting into a conspiracy. Amazon had 3 peaks bubble. 15 years it took the Qs to come back. God dang. So let's look at the Qs. Let's look at the Qs. Okay, so we could kind of say, you know, this was back in the Qs. Right here. You kind of say, or it did have 3 peaks actually. Like, you could kind of call these 2 peaks. You really can. You really can call these 2 peaks. You really can. Hey. Man, if somebody take you out, we'll finish telling your story, bro. No, we're in here figuring out the market maker strategy with the meditation music on in the background. We're literally figuring out the market maker strategies with the meditation music playing in the background. I think it's a sign, man. I think we're really getting into the nitty gritty of stuff. Saddam Hussein over here, you don't look like a market maker, but I believe you, man. I'm looking at your profile picture. You don't look like one, but I believe you, man. And I'm definitely gonna be, you know, keeping track of what's happening around here. But let's see if we got the 3 peaks. He said 3 peaks is a bubble. Hey, man, we haven't even got where the first peak. The first peak, okay, right here. But where's the second and third? We need the 2 peaks. So maybe we gonna get the peak right here. Right? And we're gonna come down and get another peak, you know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. DHISP. All right, bro. Man, somebody take you out. Okay, now talk about Google for another hour. Bro, we not. Bro, how are you trying to talk about Google right now after we didn't crack the Bitcoin? We cracked the Bitcoin matrix. How can you sit here and talk about anything else besides the fact that we possibly could have just found the blueprint? And there's only, the good thing about it is there's only 96 people on live, so not a lot of people are even gonna know about it. We're gonna be front running all these people, making a whole lot of bread. Bro, the government, I think you guys might need to be safe out there. You guys might need to be safe out there because the government is coming, bro. Bro, what is Bitcoin overseas? You keep saying it. We don't know what it is. What is Bitcoin overseas, bro? What's Bitcoin? We're going to search it, bro, because I really have no idea what you're talking about. I missed the Bitcoin Amazon thing. You got to put it in the Discord? All right. I'll put it in the Discord. But, or you just rewatch the live stream, bro. Just rewatch the live stream. Bitcoin may have an attractive overseas remittance market by using cryptocurrency as a medium to send money overseas. All right, bro. What you got us looking at, man? We were on to something. We were hot, and you just put us back cold. Now we just cold, bro. We was hot. We were getting there. We were hot. I was feeling it, and you made us cold. Man, we done lost all progress. Now we done lost all progress. All progress. Spy to 500 for real. Yeah, bro, for real. Like Spy is getting to 500. Like we're looking at these measure moves, and let's see what my boy Sage was talking about, man. He was saying, you know, Bitcoin's. He was saying, look, man, this is what he's saying. This is what my boy Sage is saying, man. He's saying we're gonna get to 324, 325 again, and then we're gonna dump it back to 360, and then we're about to go to 420. Hey, man. Bitcoin to 100,000 by 2030. Nah, Bitcoin going to 1 million, man. I don't know what you're talking about. SPY has to hit 330 first to get to 500 though. First, what? No, not necessarily. In a perfect market, I hope SPY gets to 330. I hope he gets to 330. Who doesn't want a better price on SPY? You know. Who doesn't want something like this to happen where we get to 340, 330 and, you know, we just buy it? Who doesn't want that? Bitcoin overseas, gang. Got to look at the investments. Do your research. Bro, I wish I knew. I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. But I've been live for a whole hour and 40 minutes. My head's starting to hurt. We did find out a whole bunch of stuff. We will be posting the recaps of what's been happening inside of this live stream on the TikTok. I want to make sure you guys are all following the Instagram. We'll be keeping you guys updated on the conspiracy. I'm going to call this a conspiracy right now because it does sound good. It sounds perfect. You know, Bitcoin's following the Amazon chart. Bitcoin just dumped back to wherever it was. You know, we are keeping track of this. We really are. There's a lot of people that got liquidated right here. Hey, don't steal these ideas, Free Prime Clips. You need to relax, bro. You need to relax. How you gonna steal the intellectual property that we have going on here? Follow the Twitter, link is in the bio. Join the Discord, link is in the bio. Join the Instagram, link is in the bio. Join. Bitcoin gearing up for a bull run. Bro, you're so wishy-washy, bro. Are we going up or are we going down? Are we going up or are we going down? What are we doing in the next month, bro? Obviously, we can look at the next years and be like, oh, all right, man, what's happening in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? That's what we're here for, bro. Last bull run and 22,000 garbage going to bro, just talking at this point. Bitcoin 15K before 30K. I sure hope so. I sure hope Bitcoin goes to 15K because we will be buying Bitcoin, will we not? Wait until Coach CWC hears about this. Not Coach. Hey, don't give Coach this, man. Keep the information inside of Wealth on Mars, okay? This is all Wealth on Mars intellectual property. Wealth on Sun is included in this. Wealth on Jupiter. All those random accounts that just made some bot follow, I don't even know. But they're included in this, man. They like Wealth on Mars enough to make some random accounts, bro. But this Amazon and Bitcoin chart, man, very interested in what's about to happen with that. Let me take this off, man. We figured out the research. We done our research on Amazon. We done our research on SPY. We looked at a bunch of tickers on here for you all, and I think we're very well prepared to take on next week, coming into Monday, etc. So you guys know what the main things I'm paying attention to. Wealth on Sun just randomly spawns in here, bro. Has to be an NPC. He just randomly spawns in here, bro. I don't know. But I hope you guys learned something, man. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I really do. This is the longest live stream I had. But yeah, man. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you're not in the Discord, you are missing out. If you aren't following the Twitter, if you aren't following the Wealth on Mars community, you are very well missing out. Best community in the game. I'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm out. Peace. Hey, Twitch, what y'all doing, man? Y'all remember when I left Twitch up one time? The person probably, I left Twitch up one time. Somebody almost got all my information, bro. Somebody literally almost got. Somebody almost got me, man. God was looking over my shoulder. He was like, "Hey, bro, you got Twitch open." I moved the mouse. Clicked on OBS. There was one person in here, bro, not saying nothing, just watching. Didn't say nothing in the chat like, "Hey, you got your stream up." Not even trying to alert me, just being as quiet as they can, bro. Just being as quiet as they can. That's a bad person, bro. He not gonna say nothing. He like, come on, man. You really just gonna sit in here and watch me type in a password? It's a cold world out there, man. Mind you, I think I left. I think I left for like 30 minutes too. Like as soon as I got off the live, I think I left. I literally left for like 30 minutes. I went outside. I went to go do something. Tell me why bro was still in here. Like, dude's a weirdo. Dude is so weird. Came back, hopped on the computer. Dude's weird. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm out. Peace.